Wisdom ceases to be wisdom when it becomes too proud to weep, too grave to laugh, and too selfish to seek other than itself. Knowledge cultivates your seeds and does not sow in your seeds. Wisdom stands at the turn in the road and calls upon us publicly, but we consider it false and despise its adherents. Knowledge of the self is the mother of all knowledge. So it is incumbent on me to know myself, to know it completely, to know its minutiae, its characteristics, its subtleties, and its very atoms. Pain and foolishness lead to great bliss and complete knowledge, for eternal wisdom created nothing under the sun in vain. I wash my hands of those who imagine chattering to be knowledge, silence to be ignorance, and affection to be art. A little knowledge that acts is worth infinitely more than much knowledge that is idle. All our words are but crumbs that fall down from the feast of the mind. No man can reveal to you nothing but that which already lies half asleep in the dawning of your knowledge. You have your ideology and I have mine. Keep me away from the wisdom which does not cry, the philosophy which does not laugh, and the greatness which does not bow before children. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Perplexity is the beginning of knowledge. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Life without liberty is like a body without spirit. Your daily life is your temple and your religion. When you enter into it, take with you your all. Your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life, not so much by what happens to you as by the way your mind looks at what happens. Truth is a deep kindness that teaches us to be content in our everyday life and share with the people the same happiness. March on. Do not tarry. To go forward is to move toward perfection. March on, and fear not the thorns, or the sharp stones on life's path. Of life's two chief prizes, beauty and truth, I found the first in a loving heart and the second in a laborer's hand. To be able to look back upon one's life in satisfaction is to live twice. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. In the sweetness of friendship let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Your friend is your needs answer. A friend who is far away is sometimes much nearer than one who is at hand. Is not the mountain far more awe-inspiring and more clearly visible to one passing through the valley than to those who inhabit the mountain? Let there be no purpose in friendship save the deepening of the spirit. When we turn to one another for counsel, we reduce the number of our enemies. Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity. You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. Would that I were a dry well, and that the people tossed stones into me, for that would be easier than to be a spring of flowing water that the thirsty pass by, and from which they avoid drinking. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. Generosity is not giving me that which I need more than you do, but it is giving me that which you need more than I do. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is his twin brother. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. I have learned silence from the talkative, toleration from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind, yet, strange, I am ungrateful to those teachers. If my survival caused another to perish, then death would be sweeter and more beloved. Exaggeration is a truth that has lost its temper. Much of your pain is the bitter potion by which the physician within you heals your sick self. I prefer to be a dreamer among the humblest, with visions to be realized, than lord among those without dreams and desires. The most pitiful among men is he who turns his dreams into silver and gold.